Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Double Stuff Podcast, where we're double the hosts, double the topics, and double the fun. I'm Alan.
I'm Dan.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Charity.
And it's the holiday season.
Holiday season.
So doop-dee-doo.
And
I love
Daiquiri
it.
Doc.
Yeah.
And don't forget.
We're talking about holidays.
Happy
and
New
we
Year,
got all
everybody.
kinds
Happy New
of
Year.
weird holidays. Well, maybe not weird, but maybe lesser known that are coming up. And let's just, for example, take January 16th. Did you guys know that January 16th is National Nothing Day?
What?
National
That's
nothing.
every day for me.
How do you make a holiday out of nothing?
That's just Dan Day.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to say is how do we get to, you know what? I think the people that do nothing, they get it. They need a
Yeah.
day.
They deserve some praise.
We gotta.
I'm like Winnie the Pooh. I do nothing all the time.
That's right. It's a day to provide Americans with one national day when they can set without celebrating anything. In 1972, columnist.
Columnist.
You got it.
Yeah.
Harold Pullman Coffin proposed National Nothing Day. The day has since been observed in all its nothingness since 1973.
Aren't you kind of like...
Celebrating nothing for 50 years.
But
50
isn't he kind
years
of
of
undoing what
nothing.
he's trying to do? It's like, we want to have a day
Exactly.
where we don't celebrate anything, so we're going to celebrate nothing.
So if you're born
Other
on that
what are you
day,
doing?
you get no
Yeah.
party, no cake, no
Okay.
gifts.
Yeah.
no, we're not acknowledging your birth at all.
You get nothing.
Yeah.
And I
It's
guess
so
I feel like
dumb.
that is very American to like ironically celebrate nothing by doing nothing.
Well, just by celebrating the fact that you want nothing to do.
Yep.
is,
Now, I'm
you're
only
already
in favor of that holiday if we get the day off work to celebrate doing nothing.
Oh, I
So
am 100%.
let's
you go.
advocate for that.
No.
Talk to your boss. Let's celebrate nothing day because we all need it after the
This is my
holiday.
religion.
I was gonna say it's like it's for religious reasons.
This is This is the holiest day of the year on my calendar.
I put it upon myself to observe.
Moving on. Does anybody else have anything more than nothing to do?
Oh, what you got, Dan?
It kind of actually goes with it. So in order to get prepped for Nothing Day,
Okay.
January 2nd is World Introvert Day.
Ah.
And we've talked about introversion before.
That's right.
So
Nobody's getting invited.
Nobody's doing nothing. Yeah. So everybody's prepping for their Nothing Day on January 2nd.
Yeah. Man, it
That's
is true.
wild.
It is Dan Day. We already have 2 for 2 for Dan.
I know. I'm good. I
I
like
think
January.
Dan's just trying to get the whole month of January
That's
on.
exactly
I think
right.
that's what's
So
happening.
we got Nothing Day, MLK, January 2nd. Already have January 1st. Come on, we can do this.
I love it. It's 31 days of Dan.
Yeah.
Like, I like that.
Let's do this, people.
That sounds like a rom-com or something.
Yes,
Like,
we can. Yes, we can.
Yeah, that's right. You meet a sweet lady who just wants to, or the nothing character meets a lady that gets him involved reluctantly.
Yeah.
so an extrovert
Yeah.
is like. gets
Now this
him
is
out of the
becoming
house.
Yes Man.
It's already been made. Yeah.
Well, there we go. We'll do the remake for that one.
All right, let's try. Does anybody have some semblance of a normal holiday?
Well, I don't know what normal means, but
Okay.
let's just go with January 13th, shall
Okay.
we? January 13th is National Rubber Ducky Day. So I don't know.
What?
I feel like that could go with like Sesame Street. You know, Ernie's always
Rubber
Rubber
Ducky,
Ducky.
oh,
or
yeah.
Squeak, squeak. Yeah.
You make bath time lots of fun.
So many rubber molded toys came about when rubber manufacturing developed in the late 1800s. They produced a variety of toys from dolls and various animal shapes, including the rubber duck. In 1928, Landon Smart Lawrence received the earliest patent for a rubber duck toy. His clever design weighted the toy so that when it tipped, it returned to an upright position.
What a
And the
buoyancy it
sketch
is.
included with the patent was that of a duck.
I could never figure out on a rubber duck why. I mean, some things are anatomically correct, but they always have like tail feathers. And why do rubber ducks have tail feathers?
Do they?
Yeah, so you don't see their butt quack.
Oh my god!
Hi-oh.
Oh, he did it again! He did it again! Oh my god! I feel like we need to start adding
so
a
straight
rim
face.
shot in.
Just
to
so
this.
like
Yeah, you like sneak them in. I don't don't know it's coming. That sneak attack
All right.
dad joke.
Last one, I promise.
Yeah, no.
No.
New Year's resolution, no dad jokes for all of 2024. Fail.
Expect one every episode now.
I know, yeah. Yeah, now the listeners are going to be
Set a
waiting
bad
for it.
precedent.
You'll never see it coming.
Actually, I was thinking about this completely random, but I don't know, probably about a year, maybe a year and a half ago, for my students, I have them kind of practice making little videos and stuff. And one of my students, she collects rubber ducks of different shapes, sizes, and colors. And she did this little sketch. It was so cute of like this army of rubber ducks. And she just did her camera, and she had at least about 50 of them of different types. And like someone was getting attacked by an army of rubber ducks.
Oh my.
And it was just the cutest, cleverest thing. But also shows, like I said, she had like an Abraham Lincoln rubber duck. And like
They're very clever.
they're very clever, you know. So I like how it's more than just something that is just used in a bathtub. It's like you can legit have so many different shapes, colors, sizes, you know, facial recognition.
One of my old coworkers, him and his wife went to London, and I guess there's a shop where they have like touristy rubber ducks, so like you can get one of the Queen or whatever. But yeah, you can. There's a market for everybody.
There's a market for everything.
That's true.
So
I have to ask, was the guy's middle name Smart? Was it something Smart Lawrence that created him? Is that what you said? Or was that like a nickname that he gave himself?
I think that was the actual.
It said Landon Smart Lawrence.
Smart was the middle name.
Yes.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
Pretty pretentious.
yeah, that's got like real. I got picked on at school for being the smart kid energy going on there.
I'm gonna invent the rubber duck.
Yeah.
Unless it was like hyphenated, but that'd be interesting. Like Smart Lawrence. Smart. Yeah. All right, I have one. So this is actually for the whole month of January. January is National Oatmeal Month.
Oatmeal.
Okay.
Malto meal.
That's what I'm talking about.
See, I honestly, I like both.
I do like
I've grown
malto
up with
meal.
both, but oatmeal has earned a reputation for being heart healthy. And of course, it's good for your skin. So for itchy skin, rashes, and stuff. Beyond several other possibilities of health benefits, steel cut oats add a nutty flavor and texture to your meal. So you're looking for a softer, quicker cook for your oats. Rolled oats cook almost instantly. So have a bowl of oatmeal today.
I've
Well,
never
wow.
had like just steel cut oats that have a nutty flavor to them.
Yeah, the nutty flavor
Yeah.
is kind of
Yeah,
weird.
that's like when they put a bunch of flavors in beers, like craft beers, and it's just like, okay, this just tastes like Bud Light.
Yeah. What's the spice that they always put in?
It's cardamom.
No, but I think it does start with a C. But yeah, it just seems like we need a holiday like.
cinnamon.
No, it's not cinnamon. Coriander. Like we're just gonna
Coriander.
put coriander in everything. Now it's a holiday. Like no, it's just gross.
No.
Maybe because in January everybody's all of a sudden trying to be healthy
Oh,
and
maybe
like
that's
start
what
the
it
new
is,
year
so.
off
New
right.
year, new you.
So
Yeah.
All I know is oatmeal goes well in the trash.
All I know is that if you don't put water on it, and when you're done, and then you try to scrape the bowl like at the end
Yeah.
of
Oh,
the night,
that's
it's
madness.
terrible.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this sounds really odd. For oatmeal, malto-meal, grits, all those kind of breakfast cereals, at least for me, it only tastes good if I fix it myself. Have you ever had it like if you go to someone's house and they fix it, or if you go to a restaurant, it just
I don't think I've ever ordered oatmeal at a restaurant.
well, even like when we were on the cruise for breakfast, you can order oatmeal and grits and stuff.
I
but
didn't order
it's-
either of those either. Yeah.
but it's one even like just regular cold cereal with milk. It only tastes good if you do it yourself. Like the times I've spent a night at someone's house and they had cereal. I'm like, oh, it's the same cereal, but like it's a foreign bowl, different milk.
I don't think I've had that. No.
I love spending the
is that-
night at other
is that
people's
just
house
me?
because they always had whole milk. Because our mom for the longest time would buy
Had
skim
skim
milk.
milk.
So when you would have whole milk at your friend's house,
Nice
it was
and
like,
creamy.
oh, this is how the other half live. They get real milk.
real milk.
on their Fruit Loops versus water,
Watery
or
milk.
whatever.
I guess
Yeah.
that's just me. It
Did
just
you ever ask your mother, hey, would it be okay if we switch it up a little
no.
bit?
We waited till we got older so we could buy our own
Buy our
milk.
own milk, yeah.
scared. What? You tell her. You tell her. You tell her. Just drink the skip.
Every once in a while, she would get 1%, and then we kind of we eventually phased out the skim milk, and that got 1%, and that was like a big step for.
Yeah, we branched out one time and got 2%. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah, well, that was an accident. Remember?
That was an accident.
She was like, I got 2%.
They were like, oh no, good quality milk.
Just sneak it into your room and like
Yeah.
hide it, and like sipping on
chug
it.
it,
Your
yeah.
mom comes in. What are you doing?
You just got
nothing.
Because you, Mom.
Have you seen those? When
Pop
people are
culture
doing
trends.
like embarrassing things. And what are you doing? I'm doing drugs. So that the mom wouldn't see him like playing with
The embarrassing thing.
Barbies or something.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
So
any
oatmeal.
other fun and exciting holidays coming
Yeah,
up?
there's one here. January 5th is apparently National Screenwriters Day.
Okay.
Oh, holiday for us.
And it's it's a day where everybody celebrates the most important people in the in the creative industry. So.
Strike!
National Strike Screenwriters Day.
All right, well, I got one here on January 28th is National Kazoo Day, which sounds really fun.
That's exactly what a kazoo is like.
Kazoos are always fun. I wish I had a kazoo right now.
Too, actually.
That would have been a great cue if we actually did.
Kazoos go to that like it's if you ever got somebody a kazoo, it's like one of those presents that you get people
I
or
know.
people's
Yeah,
kids.
like a
that, like
gag
if you
gift.
hate them,
Yeah,
So
and
it's like a
you see their
recorder
face.
or a kazoo.
You see the parent's face like,
Yeah.
are you
It's
kidding me?
like, oh.
Are you kidding
You
me?
just get to laugh at them.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Make sure you play this
Exactly.
early in the morning.
Yeah.
You ever heard of hot cross buns?
That's right. That's right. So apparently, the instrument requires little effort to create sound. However, some skill is necessary to make intelligible music.
okay, that sounds like a bagpipe.
This simple instrument also adds comedic punctuations to just about any childhood song. In 1915, Michael McIntyre partnered with Harry Richardson, and they established the original American Kazoo Company, which began producing metal kazoos. They are still in production today in Eden, New York.
I don't think I've ever had a metal one. It's always been the little plastic.
Yeah, from the
Plastic
dollar
ones.
store or something.
Yeah.
I feel like
Well,
harmonicas kind of
1950.
go with that too.
Yeah.
Like very little effort to actually make noise.
Yeah.
But
However,
skill to actually use.
I've seen people
Right.
do some
Yeah.
like serious harmonica playing.
Well,
yeah,
of
that's what I'm
course.
saying.
Well,
Like if you're
yeah,
Yeah,
skilled
it has
at
not
it,
from the
but you
Dollar
can just
Tree.
blow
No.
into a harmonica and make a noise.
That's true. Yeah, but 1915, that's cool. That I didn't realize they've been around for so long.
Yeah, and
They've
it's
been annoying people for over a century.
annoying people. Yeah,
That's,
that's
the
true.
funniest instrument too. I think of like that, maybe a slide whistle.
Ooh.
Oh, I
The
played
wood
a slide
block.
whistle one,
I always,
yeah.
it's always funny when you're at a symphony or something, and you see people that they're in their tuxedos. Some are playing violin, and then in the percussion, you're just like these tuxedo people, and sometimes they just have the wood block or something like that.
Or go all out like that SNL skit with the triangle.
triangle,
Just
yeah.
somebody-
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
Triangle, that's the
exactly.
thing.
Rocking the triangle. Well, I was listening to
It's a cowbell.
what's
but-
the
Yes.
what's the Christmas song? Is
Sleigh
it
Ride?
Sleigh Ride with the
Yes.
whip
Yeah.
crack?
Well, you have
Yeah.
the whip crack, and
Yeah.
then you've got the horse clops. The
And
little-
yeah, so
Wait,
you
is
have
that
to
from the wood block?
So no,
It's like- it's
no.
a flat-
so the Boston Pops actually used a whip
Okay.
for that.
Ooh, nice.
But most people are like, we're not going to be
That's
doing
hilarious.
No,
Yeah.
they usually
We're-
have this like it looks like
It's
a
like
flat
a clapper
clap.
thing.
Yeah.
And
And
you
so-
just, you fling
Oh, that's
it with the
disappointing.
handle.
that. I thought when they actually recorded that, though, that was one of the
Oh,
things
maybe
with
when
the
they
Boston
recorded
Pops.
normally in the symphony because I think we had
That's
played
true.
that for band class forever ago because we
Yeah,
had
yeah.
one of those little wood clap things and,
And-
you
and-
fling it and it kind of like a movie clapper board.
Yeah.
You just,
And the boys would play it all the time, feel like they were hitting each other to do and they would hit it as if they were like slapping people with it, so it became a weapon of mass destruction.
Now I want to know
Interesting.
if they used a whip for the Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel.
Ooh.
If that was like the same thing, or if that was one of those like
Oh.
wood, what you're talking about, like the clappers.
Ooh.
Either way, it was not a kazoo.
Yeah,
but
that's disappointing. No. If you can make a whip sound with a kazoo, that takes a lot of skill.
all right, enough of all that kazoo. What do you got, Charity?
all right, so everyone mark your calendars because the last Monday in January is National Bubble Wrap Day.
Ooh.
Yes, this is a very exciting day. because-
Another annoying sound.
I mean, because we all know you can pack your packages in bubble wrap to keep them safe, but in reality, we all just really want to pop the tiny little bubbles.
That's
So,
Is that what it's there for?
no, well, it depends on what you want to do with it, but the product was originally named Air Cap, which I didn't know, and produced by the Sealed Air Corporation, which was founded in 1960. In 1961, the product evolved into the bubble wrap that we know today when it protected IBM's 1401 computer when it started shipping.
Really?
Sealed Air Corporation trademarked bubble wrap and has been filling shipping needs ever since. Aw. So it's as old as your parents.
Yeah.
They start using more of it. My Amazon packages have like no bubble wrap or anything
No,
in them
because they use
anymore.
those like big air
Wreck 'em
pocket
off
things.
if they remember to put them in.
The pillows, air pillows.
Oh, yeah.
Which those make a real nice pop sound. When you,
They can.
Very
Yeah.
satisfying.
Yeah. That or just like crepe paper.
I've
people
seen
are
that too, yep.
Going back to crepe paper.
See, I feel like there's a plus in, or I've seen the bubble wrap. They don't have as much air in the little bubbles anymore. So you just have the texture of the bubble
Well, they
wrap.
have the kind of bubble wrap that you can't pop. Like it's just air
Yeah.
pillows.
Yeah, so it's like
Like the little.
no fun anymore.
I know.
Yeah, I'm like-
what's this world coming to?
Anti-fun.
back in my day, there was actually air in the bubble. Also, I didn't put in there. I think I have to double check. Originally, before they were using it as shipping things, they were originally going to make them as shower curtains. Which I thought was interesting. And then they started saying, like, okay, this actually could be used to insulate stuff. So it was originally going to be
We'd
used
be
for...
giving way too much extra protection to the mob that are trying to roll up bodies. We don't need to. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, but now I like the scene of like The Godfather or
Yeah,
not
exactly.
I like Goodfellas or whatever, where
right.
they like take somebody out and then they go above and it just starts
Pop, pop,
popping.
pop, The mob was like, we can't have
This
this.
is not working.
You're gonna have to change it.
Yeah, it's hard to be inconspicuous. We're going down a New York alley. Yeah,
But you know,
What's
they'd
in
be
the truck?
safe in their cushion.
In the trunk, you just hear pop, pop, pop.
nothing, officer. I'm just delivering some IBM computer.
Took a
packet.
turn. All right, let's save it. What do you got for us, Sarah?
All right, so this one is something I like, and I don't know if Charity would know. I don't know if you two know. So beginning January 11th is Cuckoo Dancing Week. It's not what you think, because it would threw me off when I first looked at it. So it's specifically, sorry, I'm looking at Charity's
Am I
face.
making a face? I didn't know I was making a face.
It's oddly is actually celebrating Laurel and Hardy's theme song, which is
Oh.
which is what they call
Yeah.
the Cuckoo song.
Okay.
So if you or any listeners are fans of Laurel and
I don't have a
Hardy,
kazoo.
I figure after this we're gonna have to go to the dollar store and buy some, providing they have some there. But yeah, so if you guys are big fans of Laurel and Hardy, which me and Charity are, we enjoyed the comedic duos. They're kind of the ones that was like the benchmark of what we consider the modern comedy duos. Anyway, the theme song is called the Cuckoo Song, or the Dance of the Cuckoos. So the reason why it's called that is because Stan Laurel, who was the skinny British guy, the melody of the song is kind of like representing Oliver Hardy, who was the bigger guy. So he's kind of like the one in charge. So it's like the really predominant music. And then the cuckoo sound is more of Stan Laurel because he's the idiot in the group, which is kind of the way you associate it, because cuckoos kind of have a, that's kind of a little comedic part. So Cuckoo Dancing Week, I'm assuming, I don't know if it was like the time they put that together, but they've dedicated that whole week to Laurel and Hardy. So Laurel and Hardy's on-screen character, usually pompous and dramatic. The harmony is represented by his own character, somewhat out of key and only be able to register 2 notes, cuckoo. So that was just a random thing that I really liked, and I saw that, I'm like,
oddly specific.
it's very, very specific. So also, this would be a little PSA because I like good comedy, so you guys could enjoy some
So
good
if you haven't
old-fashioned
heard
Laurel
the
and
song,
Hardy.
go YouTube it. That way
Yeah.
you can hear the cuckoo sound effect in it.
Yeah.
Or you can listen to us take us out of this episode with it. But before we do that, Sarah, let us know where they can hear more of our episodes.
Yes. So, guys, we have almost 200 episodes for you guys to binge listen. So please listen to it with all of your heart, soul, and mind. Just listen to it at doublestuffpod.com. We're available on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Double Stuff Podcast, and of course on Twitter X at Double Stuff P, and that's the letter P.
Da, 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 da,
That's Three Stooges.
That's Three Stooges.
Same thing.